Hello and welcome to another DroidScript quick tip. Today I'm going to show you how to use the debug tool in the DroidScript Wi-Fi Editor to view global variables, to change height and width or font size of your controls. And you can also execute test functions. So let's get cracking on. Right, I've created a little sample application here. It has a title with an image and a button. Now on the right hand side of the editor you will find the Debug tab. It's next to samples and you've got home, docs and so forth. So let's run the app and I'm just going to share with you my screen, and as you can see you've got the title, you have an image, lovely office isn't it, but that's not really marked, and you have a button underneath. And if you press the button, it comes up with that and it vibrates the thing. And if you look in the Debug tab of the editor, you'll see all these various things going on and happening. Lovely, lovely. Now, it is possible to change things, controls on the go, in using the debug panel, which is what it's really quite powerful for. For example, this button is I set it at 0.5 width of the screen, so half the width of the screen. The image above it is at 0.9, so 90% of the screen. So let's make the button the same size width of the image. And we can do that using the debug panel here, very easy. And we know the button is called button, we have a reference. So if you just type in button and then set size, and let's give it the width of the image, which we know, and we're going to keep with the same height. So if we press enter, there we go, and immediately it has updated the app. And you can do things, the same sort of thing with any of the controls. So for example, we have a title here and it is set, the text size has been set to 20. So let's change that. So if we go to text.set text size, and we're going from 20 to say 30. Let's go enter, and there we go. And it's a great way to mess around with the layout so you can see what's happening quickly. Great tip to use. The other one is to view the contents of a global variable. So let's go back to the code a minute. Let me just add in a global variable for you. So let's just put in foo and make it equal to 1. And then when we press the button, we're going to increment that value. So we can do that by pressing like that, incremental, right. And let's just run this. So the button goes back to half the screen. Now, to see the contents of the global variable, we can press question mark and then the name of the variable. And then in here we've got that. So now it's 1. If you press the button, it vibrates, shows the pop-up. If we execute that command again, you see it's gone up 1, which is great. And the other thing we can do is execute functions. So on here we had a function called button on touch. Run that, and it calls the function. And now if we do gfoo, you'll see it's updated. So you can do all these things with here, and also if you hover over, you can see a number of other commands which you can execute within the debug tool. So it's really handy tool to use, and you can play around with the look and feel of the app very quickly and easily. So that's our quick tip for you today.